Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. She does Baxter.com and you're from North Wales.
I am, yes.
And you do railway videos?
I do.
Actual railway videos?
Actual railway videos.
Disused railway videos?
Disused railway videos.
And countryside and scenery. But you've come on holiday down here and you've got a day off from your holiday.
I do, yes.
And we're just outside of Mansfield in Nottinghamshire. And I've come to show her one of the oldest railway viaducts in England, or maybe even the world. I think some say it is the oldest. I don't think it is, but it's definitely older than us.
Oh, definitely.
And that's just behind us, built in 1817. It was horse-drawn originally, and it was taken out of use in 1871. But when it was taken out of use, it wasn't as a permanent fixture, because as the main line, it was diverted in 1871, and that is the active line that runs today between Worksop, Mansfield and Nottingham. But it was used as a head shunt or a siding for another 99 years until 1970.
That's impressive. That's a long time.
So we're going to take a look.
Yeah.
Go on. Kings Mill gets its name from a flour mill. It dates back to 1087. That's what records suggest, and there's nothing left of it now. But it would have been pretty much just over there on the left-hand side of the viaduct, about where those houses are, and the reservoir at Kings Mill. I believe that was completed in the 1800s, 1839. So everything around here dates back a very long time. The mill was over there. If I turn you about, just look at this. That isn't that lovely. That's the River Mourne down there. It's been widened. There's a bit of a catchment area to coexist with Kings Mill Reservoir behind. Plenty of blossom on the trees, and this viaduct basically made of sandstone. It's been resurfaced on top. I believe that was done in 2017, 200-year-old anniversary. And on this side, you can see where the Mourne drops down. Beautiful. We're going to take you down there in a few minutes, and we'll get to see what this viaduct looks like from below. And heading with Mansfield behind me, you can see it's a straight wall look over here. But intriguingly, on the opposite side, it curves. Look, if I step back somewhat and take you down to a lower level, you can see that curve in the wall, and I'm not sure why that would have been. I can only imagine that the line used to curve around, and judging by the trajectory of what is now the footpath, it probably did. So at this point, we'll probably jump to maps and I'll show you exactly where it is. I look at Rail Map Online and it shows us the course and trajectory of our former railway line across Kings Mill Viaduct. It's this yellow faint one just here, and you can in fact see it does in fact curve around. So that explains why the edge of the viaduct is also at a curve. The red line is the active line between Nottingham, Mansfield and Worksop, and the blue one the former Great Central Railway. Kings Mill Reservoir being on the left, and the Mourne flowing below the track beds. If we turn our attention to this very old map from around 1900, you can see the location of Kings Mill Viaduct, that it is disused at this point, and the active line is down here, look. And note, Kings Mill Flour Mill, the old building is right here. Now some say it is the oldest viaduct in England, but I am aware of the one at Flockton. This was a wagonway, an old industrial tramway, but it does in fact date to around about 1790, so it is older than Kings Mill Viaduct. So this is just a really beautiful, idyllic location, isn't it? And it's kind of hidden in a way that perhaps if you was local, you know, oh yeah, Kings Mill Viaduct and Reservoir, it's really pretty. But that's really nice. 1, 2, and then the third arch. And just up there, we've got that date stone just in the centre of the fifth one. And look at all those reinforcement bars and plates stretching all the way across. There's probably maybe about a dozen per pair of arches, so it's probably around about 25 to 30 of them in total. Now down there, you can get underneath, and again, it looks like a really, really nice spot. I can see you're dying to get down there.
I am. I want to go that way.
There is like a troll fee,
Oh, is there?
so you have to pay.
Can I pay by card? Because I don't carry
No, it's food, snack.
I've got crisps.
That'll do. It's almost like a portal into another world, another garden. It's really picturesque, and there's an abundance of wildlife. And I can get you right down to the edge. Look, there's even some stepping stones there. Look. Might have a little wander over there. I've been here before. You might have seen the video about 4 years ago, and it was very icy and snowy, so I didn't really get to see it all proper, and it's probably really slippy. I can scoot around here as well. It's a bit muddy there, but whether I can, there's even a drainage pipe just there, and I could step over, and actually I probably could have just walked down, and I've just made it a bit harder. But again, you can see all those reinforcement bars, look, right the way above the archways. I think I'm going to be brave and go over these stones. The various coping stones. Look. Oh yeah, that's nice, look. Isn't it? There's a little culvert just there. And I have to wonder if that came from when the mill was in use, that was just over the other side. See if I can get on to the next one. And a little bit further. And we're across. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah, really pleased with that. That's quite glad I got across just there. You can see that culvert better now, look. So that's I'm not going to be able to get up to it, but if I jump over here, there we go, look at that. There's the waterfall leading back up to the dam and the reservoir. This is the second archway coming away from Kingsmill Reservoir and back towards Mansfield. So the centre arch is the other side of that wall just there, stood directly below it. How about that? That's rather good, isn't it? And again, there's that culvert in the centre of the shot just there, and that vast open water over in that direction where the River Bourne continues its journey. So it's quite handy that the water is rather low today, and I've been able to stepping stone my way over to this tranquil location and a spot that I've never actually stood before. There's a short little video about Mill Viaduct, one of the oldest ones in England, in the world probably. 1817, so 208 years old.
Don't ask me to do sums.
Can you remember 208 years ago?
No.
I definitely can't. Check out Rebecca's video, that'll be coming along at some point. Mine will come before or just after it.
Probably before.
Do you think?
Yeah.
This will probably, okay then.
It's going to be before, definitely.
Okay. Baxter.com. Follow her on Facebook as well, and Twitter.
Twitter, Baxter.com.
And just search her. I'll put the links in the description. Thanks very much for coming to Nottingham and coming on holiday just to do this.
Yeah, well, thank you for guiding me around. 5 stars on TripAdvisor.
See you in the next one. Bye for now.